Now this is going to be an unbelievably quick video, but I've gotten this question a lot. Can you use the Uber app and the Lyft app on the same cell phone? Do you need one cell phone, or should you have two, one for Uber, one for Lyft? Essentially, you can use both apps on the same exact phone and use them at the same exact time, which I suggest you do. Now, I've mentioned before in a bunch of other videos, first, make sure you sign up with both apps. That's the way to make the most amount of money, get the best bonuses. In addition, on a random Friday night, Lyft might pay more. On a random Saturday night, or maybe even the next Friday night, Uber might pay more. Or sometimes, even in the same night, Lyft might be killing it, like say during the pregame hours, so to speak, on a Friday night, so like 5 to 7 p.m. or 8 p.m., but then maybe like late night, like 9 or 10 p.m. to 2 or 3 a.m., Uber might pay more, Lyft might pay more. It could easily go back and forth. The second thing is make sure you have them on the same phone. Now, you don't really need a second cell phone. I've already done a video about this. I know some drivers do like having a personal phone and another phone for driving. For me, I always suggest just do it on the same phone. The only exception is if you are doing something like Lyft Lux or Uber Lux or a very high-end luxury ride experience, it might not be a bad idea, especially let's say if you're dealing with some very, high-end clientele. That is a whole other thing, but for most Uber and Lyft drivers, you can just use it on the same exact cell phone. And don't get me wrong, it can get kind of hectic. Like I remember especially, let's say when I first started doing this, I'd have Uber pulled up, Lyft pulled up, Google Maps pulled up, and let's say Pandora for music. So I'd be constantly cycling through each app. I'd have both of them running at the same time, which you can do. I get, let's say, a ride through Uber. I turn off Lyft or basically sign out, do that ride through Uber. At the end of that ride, pull up Lyft back up, turn it on. So it can get kind of hectic and chaotic. But the more that you do this, the more you're going to figure out, okay, on a Friday night at this time, Lyft's paying more. On a random Saturday night at this time, Uber's paying more, or whatever the case is. By using both apps at the same time, it allows you to make the most amount of money. But at the end of the day, just do it on one cell phone. That's the best way to save you money, so you don't have to get a second cell phone. And by having both apps ready to go, you can make the most amount of money.